I can't believe it's been 4 months since my dumbass has streamed. I got like sidetracked with the randomness schedule of the exiting the military fun stuff after I had gotten like sick and food poisoning multiple times. Not multiple times for the food poisoning, but I got sick a few times. Issues with medications, appointments, all kinds of fun bullshit. And I started doing some recordings this past week, and I decided, actually, I really like doing Let's Plays, and I also enjoy streaming. However, I don't think streaming a visual novel is a good idea, so I don't think when I continue Fate Stay Night that it's going to be a stream, it's just going to be a Let's Play recording. And I think that's how I'm going to do it. Games that are very story heavy with me having to read out a lot of the dialogue, I'm just going to stick that to doing a Let's Play of that. Everything else? Fuck it, stream. And I've been really wanting to stream Caves of Quid. But I don't remember where the fuck I was last time. I just remember I'm at the water place in the desert. So I said, fuck it. It's been months. Yeah. Chat, move there. No, chat. Chat over there. Okay. I'm just going to restart. This is a fresh start. I'm back. It's been months. We're going to start everything over. Because shit happened. So, aveonzero here. Welcome to Caves of Quid. Or Quid. I keep wanting to say Quid. Let's see here. Ah, starting off. There we go. Okay, I was looking down. Because we still have Avion here, where I fucked up. Avion here, where I just went completely off the grid and died. Fuck it. We're starting over for the third time. This will be the one, guys. This is it. I promise. We're actually going to play the game. We're going to do role play because I don't feel like restarting the game every time I die. I'm a bit of a bitch. I'm still gonna go with mutated human. Mostly because it's the game actually weird when you have reputation high with Templar if you somehow wing that. At least as far as the main game goes. Wait, I still have the audio on. Ah! So starting audio on. There we go. We go mutate human. And I believe I'm still gonna go Tinkerer. Thinking. Could go Scholar. Tinker. Scholar. I want to do one of these two for the intel. I'm gonna go. Have a go, Scholar. Now, I was thinking about it, and what do I want to do in this game? Because last time I just picked Chimera because my avatar is a Chimera. I think, and I don't like it being an Esper because shit happens so much if you have a lot of Glimmer. So, but unfortunately, I think I'm just going to not do either of these. I'm just going to focus on not raising my Glimmer and giving myself hell. I think that's the best idea. And let's see. Nerve Poppy's okay, but it kind of... Like, personally, I have a bit of a lack of a developed sense of pain. And I kind of tend to hurt myself a bit on accident when that happens. This will, if I pick this, it'll lead to a lot of accidental deaths, I imagine. Yeah, fuck it. I wear glasses. This will annoy me. Cold-blooded. I'm thinking of picking this because I have issues with my blood flow. With, like, cold hands, for example. Cold feet. Blood does not flow very well into my extremities. This one is technically like a kind of a free one if you were to pick it because there's not that many sources of bludgeoning damage that's gonna really make this that noticeable. This one just makes you need to drink more water. It's froggy. This one just makes you an albino. What if... I was also thinking of this. That in the future I change up my Vtuber model a bit depending on how my character mutates in the game. Or what mutates I pick now. Will those updates be available the next time I stream? I don't know, but I'm gonna try. So I'm thinking I go ahead and pick some of these that might not quite be as person, but would be kind of fun anyways. To like have show up on my VTube model. Go for amphibious, albino. Fuck it, tonic allergy. I don't really plan on using the tonics much anyway because I'm a mutant to begin with. It'll just be funny when I inject myself with heat resistance and then catch fire because I'm a dumbass and I picked this choice earlier. And brittle bones, like I said. I want to still wear shoes. And everything else should be fine. Now, one of the reasons I want to actually go ahead and pick a psychic mutation, even if it's going to annoy me, is so that I can micromanage my followers. I really like doing that. I just need to be very careful to not over glimmer myself and just suffer the consequences. So beguiling just makes it so that you force someone to follow you. This is a way to uh, kind of sort of do shenanigans and get people that are not typically a reputation that you can interact with. This one is kind of useful, but also like has a high chance of fucking you over. Not really useful. There's a part of the main storyline where there's invisible enemies where clairvoyance would just save your life. I'll grab it. Diffusion unimportant. Okay, this one. This is what I mean by micromanaging a follower. When you do this, you end up being taking over their body, and you can allocate their skill points, which they wouldn't normally fucking use. Unless you have mods to do that. There we go. Not gonna help. Mental mirror would help. Precognition would be really useful if you were doing hardcore and wanted to do shenanigans and hopefully not die. Thinking. I go with mental mirror. Now I do kind of like light manipulation. It's fun to shoot lasers and be fucking Cyclops, but might be a bad idea. Okay, I think this is it for the mental mutations. I never want another mental mutation. Ever. This is it. If anything, I might upgrade domination and mental mirror. That's it. Nothing else. Temporal fugue is really good, but again, I don't want to summon things that'll kill me. Beak. I would like to have a beak. What beak do we want? It's normal beak? Bill. Real? I could put in Bohawk. Put a Bohawk on Avion. I don't know how the proboscis does things, but anyway. Mohawk. I could become a chicken! Yeah, fuck it, let's go with the frill. Bearing claws could be useful, but I'll probably just pick up a pickaxe or something later to do that instead. Carapace is really good for the one reason of it making it so that your armor doesn't have any weight to it, but otherwise I don't think I'm gonna go with it. I would rather Carapace instead of like, where is it? The quills. because they take up the same chest slot. Double muscle is not super needed. This could keep me from dying. I definitely want more quickness, so I can do more turn per turn. Horns. Horns would be cool. They're not really useful, but they're just cool. Multiple arms, multiple legs. Definitely want night vision because it's annoying. There's this darkness. Phasing will let me skip things. And also potentially kill myself. Regeneration. Yeah, it's mostly useful so I don't have to use a specific tonic if I lose a limb. I could just fucking pop it back like I'm fucking Piccolo. Slime. I won't have to slip. It's mostly useful for the not getting stuck. Victor. Wings. Wings is useful for some shenanigans. Not a lot of shenanigans, but some shenanigans. I have 10 points remaining. I'm gonna go with double muscle. Because I do be lifting at the gym, working on that fucking grind. And main hearing's not gonna help too much. Oh, this is cool. Extra set of legs is extremely useful for several things, but let's go with Stinger. It's one of those things where I'm like, I get to choose the Stinger instead of having to like pick one at random whenever it decides to show up. So what should I have after that? 3. Okay. I go with confusing venom, then I can grab wings. Do I want to do that though? Yeah, sure. And a lot of those will actually give me a bunch of reputations for a few stuff. If I ever go for a random physical mutation, I would want to go with physical ones. I know there's ways to like save scum it now, especially since I picked a roleplay, so I'll potentially do that because I'm not above save scumming. I'm already picking a character. Wait, let me think about mental defects. Socially redundant, it's just funny. Quantum Gears is awful. 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 All the mental defects are just fucking terrible. I really need wings. Could get the... That'd be a really weird looking avion. I mean, no matter what, I'm gonna look weird as shit. I'm a mutant. No. The only reason I don't quite like photosynthetic skin is that it just makes you green. I don't want to be green. Psychometry is useful, but not if I don't want to glimmer. I need to make sure my autism doesn't shine too bright and attract the other uber autists to come kill me. They seek my autism. They want to combine all of autisms. Let's go with fucking... How much choice do I got? Two points remaining. I could just get rid of a nerve poppy and say, nah, fuck it. I want to actually see how close I am to death. I think we're good. Okay. I decided to give up on a stinger. I'll find a stinger later, potentially. If I choose to get a random mutation, I can pull a stinger out of my ass later. Supposedly. It's gonna be like the same idea as I did last time. I'm dying. Yeah, I didn't want negative in that. Okay. Because I have the... whatchamacall. The micromanaging, I do want that up. I want toughness up. I'd rather hit harder than hit less as often. I think I'm gonna go with this. I did grab mental mirror, so that should help with me having lower willpower. Okay. Yes. I will go with a pet. Last time I did Franzi, and if I was going to continue the previous Avion, I would have just started the game and killed Franzi, because I got him killed multiple times because I'm a dumbass. Instead, I want to go with... the bird? Let's get the bird. The bird sounds cool. Gloam wing. Give a name. This time I'll just fucking give him a full name to differentiate him from the other two failures. Kappa! Embark for the Caves of Quid. And then a lot of this is very similar to the last time I played, so I'm going to try to somewhat get back to the location I was. Hit that. There we go. Auto search. Oh, just let me take this. Okay. Look around and see what I can get. Ah, a painted bed. Oh, it's about Reshef. Reshef is one of the sultans that is actually the only one that isn't randomly generated. Out of the sultans. Anyway, while traveling near Bethesda Susa, Reshef lost control of his chariot and drove it off a cliff. Luckily, a local physician named Rebecca came to his rescue. Moved by her kindness, the Reshef enrolled at a nearby hospice as her apprentice. That I can find. Sultan Reshef. In 3 AR, Reshef cleansed the marshlands of the plagues of the Gyre, and taught Abram to sow water vine along its fertile tracks. Water vine being like most of the plants that we'll see around here. Like I just ran through a field of water vine. And the Gyre are like an apocalyptic spider things, kind of. Are they spiders? They're kind of spiders. Ah, random generated sultan. Batafa III. In 4353 BR, Batafa III, husband of Kimua, salt broker, the briny shade of prison democracy of Tutum, died of natural causes. He was 127 years old. Ah, Batafa I. At first light under a rare cerulean sky, the people of Burchitara saw an image on the horizon that looked like an atomic clock behind, bathed in cerulean. It was Batafa, and after she came and left Burchitara, the people built a monument to her, and thenceforth called her the Cerulean Atomic Clock. That's badass. Some of the random generations are kind of quirky as hell, all hell, but that's cool. Oh yeah, the rock there. I could technically break that and then take an alternate route. Close that door. Yeah. You can steal things as long as people don't see you. It's harder to steal these chests here because there's fucking windows. Hey. Ah. Leave. Leave your room. Promise nothing bad will happen. Small smoky tube. Really need that? Okay. I think that's it for stealing. Check my inventory, what I got. I have a torch. I don't need the torch because I got the night vision. I have a bronze or an iron battle axe. It's just a pipe staff. 1d2. I'll go with the battle axe. Anything else? Not just one from. Okay. Let's see if I can identify what the hell this is. Because all the tonics are randomly generated for their appearance. Oh, salve. Actually good. Good stuff, that's healing. I forget what these here are called. The books. When they look like this and they just are white, it's just a like a randomly generated book. I think anyone. Oh. Trying to specifically use the door, but it keeps wanting to use the bed. Whatever. I don't remember which keybind it is. Okay. Dromad friend. I do wish to trade, and he's going to tell me about what kind of hell the Dromads are. There's a race of camel people that are essentially wandering nomadic traders. Emma has some leather armor. Steel gauntlets. Artifacts. Carbide hammer. Jewel encrusted musket. Jewel encrusted just means it's more expensive. I'll give you these. I don't need torches. I'll keep the books because I can trade them in for XP. And take my copper nuggets. That's 30 drams. Essentially the dollar amount in this series. In this game. So, fresh water, all the water that you will find is generally going to be salty. And you can't drink it. There's like tablets to purify it. There is a few rare places to find fresh water, but really the best way to get fresh water is to actually just trade a bunch of stuff with someone like this. And then they'll just, if you don't ask for anything, they'll just give you water. Let's see here. Think if I want anything. I would like the carbide hammer, but that's like all over my money. No. How about I take the buckler? And take the leather armor. I think that's all I want. Okay. Yep, it says Tamla have pony up fresh water. Right, there we go. Remove. Shield. There we go, that should keep me safer. Anyway, boyo here, Mehmet has a quest for us that will start from the beginning of the game. I'm gonna look at him to tell what kind of reputation he has, so how that would affect me doing the water ritual with him and seeing what the other effects with it, because politics. Hated by the atomic clock people, that doesn't really matter. Hated by worms. I don't think I need worms, because I want to do like the transformations for the mutation for the mutant. And if I am correct, the thing I want to befriend is not a worm. It's a... I forget the name of it. But if I look at the reputations, I can probably see. Okay. Let's see. Reputations. They are... Whoop. They are mollusks. So I have quite a... Oh, I accidentally kicked the desk. I have quite a ways to become friends with mollusks, but that's one of my plans, to become friends with mollusks. So yeah, I don't need friendship with worms at all, and the other people are a cult, so here we go. So I'm now brothers with Mehit. Yeah, all of the cult people are like cults of the previous sultans and shit, and they generally hate you. Mostly because you might be a bit of a looter. And Joppa doesn't initially start out as a positive reputation. So there. Joppa kinda likes me a bit more now. I am in search of work. I haven't then. Something is eating our water vine. Around Beetle Moon. Q Run says he saw a creature spider-like, slinking in the brine, but no cave spider would dare get so near Warren's stomps. I tasted a bit of red fleck in the pool. Shale. Like we find in the soil by the red rock. Hike there, will you? The red rock? Just about 2 parasangs north of Joppa. Kill the vermin and bring one's corpse back. Seeing what it is, Alder will care to pay you after water hand. Instead of like farm hand, but yeah, sure. I will happily do the thing. There's Warden Drum. Who do you... the Warden used to actually have like a different sprite. But now they have a new sprite specific to them, so that you can now tell that they have 4 legs. They previously just had the normal Warden sprite that you could pick as like a character. Loved by fellowship wars, marred by Joppa, disliked by robots for poisoning their fresh water, or... well, probably fresh oil. I'm gonna say no, because robots are a pain in the ass, and I'd rather befriend them. Live and drink. Elda. Would tell you many things about Joppa. Let's see. It's like by arachnids. He's just disliked by them, so that's not too bad. I feel like I should have a high reputation with arachnids because I have like the spinnerets and shit. But I will double check. This... yeah. With negative 175, that might make them hostile. I'm not gonna do it. Talk to his daughter, though. Let me drink. Well, we can get off the elder. Pet. Hey, pet Glumwing. Glumwing hoots. Yay. Let's look at them, actually. Glumwing. 2 wide eyes. Open like bright short locks of a different realm. The mere act of looking traps your own eye in their currents. and you're dragged through a procession of spectral forms and drown in their black waters before rising to the surface of your familiar, buoyant world. Now the smooth and feathered bird is visible to you, lit from behind by a distant gleam. As they flap the shadows off their wings, they appear to take on the shape of something else. Viscous and wings. Like a slightly buggy boy. Tall story. The owls are not what they seem. The spectral gleam, there, across the psychic sea. To say I see is not quite right. It's not quite sight. It is older. From the time before heat burst from a point and showered the cosmos in light, it was colder. Oblivion stretched across and through the borders of unending night, as if in a dream. They're not what they seem. Ah, nice, wonderful little friendly boy. Okay, let's go see. Did he already kill the other guy? Oh, no, here he is. Mechanos Conduit. So he's going to tell me about the 6-day stilt, which is the temple over in the sand in the top left corner of the map that I can donate books to. They essentially just want me to throw everything mechanical down a well. Wanderer, do you venture northwise into the great desert and nearer the 6-day stilt? Why do you ask? I would ask you make an offering at the sacred well of my bauble. Moon and sun, I beg of you. Why can you not go? A friend, I would be a smoldering heap, cooked to death by the ray of a dawn glider. I would be a slug riddled to corpse by the rifles of the Askari. There's no kindness in the great desert, and little more in the canyons. Cannot go and live. That'll make the journey. Moon and sun, friend. You have my deep and many-sided thanks. Here, take the trinket now, and if you have to return, let us visit again. Live and drink. Do not have trinket. Oh, glorious Shekba. I'm correct, he just gives me crayons. Oh, he gave me a thing that's like a dram of water. He gave me a vial of algae water, okay. Again, can't drink that. You, Argyle, Argive. Let's see, master thresholds. Perhaps again going on a teleporter fitted with dispensers. Oh, I didn't notice you there. That's because I was ignoring you. Waste heat from the thermocask or centrifugal extraction to the heat density of sun slag. Deviation from the clank constant. Must you bother me? What are you? Some sort of water freak? Wandering-eyed pilgrim? Arconaut? Make yourself useful and fetch me a knick-knack from the caves. Then I may reward you. And I find a cave. There are caves everywhere, you dolt. Scoop the surface of the marsh, or head out east to the rest wells, or wander to the desert for all I care. Or return with your knick-knack. So he just wants me to find something that's like a tool I can examine. So like a grenade, something. But now I'm gonna explore the water vines. Especially since I'm level 1, damn near anything could kill me. Something sneezing in my direction can kill me right now. If I'm not careful. I'm still in the Pedesang of Joppa, so I'm still within city limits, as it were. So yeah, there's nothing too deadly. But there's this, which I could kill. Where's my auto hit? Yeah, okay. as just a plant. Mildly sentient plant. Yeah, I feel like let's explore the outskirts of Joppa, see if there's anything that I can smack safely and not die. Which seems there's a few type of goldfish things. That tree. I don't think that's one of the deadly trees. It's definitely not one of the trees I'm used to seeing around here. The particular pad. Plant gives no indication of understanding. It's a little stupid. A leaf disc gleams through luminous veins. It can bite, though. I don't know how it bites, but it can. And it is also on friendly terms with these guys. The glowfish stares at you, unblinking, not a thought between those eyes. Luminescent flecks flit beneath the water's surface. No, not that one. There you go. Just like drag you out of the water. I can't. Fuck it! Plant got hands! That's what I mean by like anything could kill me. About 1 HP, fuck. Irritable palm. Yeah, you are one of the deadly trees. Irritable palm and cannabis convert. Why is there a cannabis tree here? I mean, I'm glad you're just a cannabis, or else you'd be fucking killing me right now. You're a deadly tree. Oh, look at you. Yeah. Impossible. Muscovite fronds slouch under the mineralic weight. Whatever nears that eclipses the sunlight is logged for its wrongdoing. Yeah, it likes to smack you if you walk near it. But friendly, dude. I'm a heal. I need to. That glow pad fucked me up. Okay. Do the auto search. I think there's just that glow pad. Hopefully, this one doesn't fucking kick my ass. There we go, that's more like it. Just salt. Dilute salt. Yeah. If it was just normal salt, I would actually pick it up for like food. Because salt makes things tasty. It's nighttime. Luckily I have the night vision, so I will never notice when it's night. I am hungry. That's it's not really much of an issue. It just makes you move slower. Until you start starving and, you know, dying. I don't have cooking abilities yet, so I'm gonna set up a camp and have fun with whatever the hell Avion decides to make. Oh, it's getting day. Camp. Whip up my meal. So I can just straight up make a campfire and eat something. But as you see, I'm not a cook, and I don't have any things for treating stuff. So, whip up a meal. You gather whatever you can find for a meal. Some modest brine weed, a pinch of contralateral fish meat, some water, and some gentle fenugreek. What's the monster? I don't know where the fuck you find things when you do that, but you it's just apparently around on the floor. Wait, I'm in... I'm in the wilds. I'm not outside of Joppa yet. Yeah, so we should be above Joppa right now, which I think there's a statue here. Yeah, that's usually there. And this one should take me to like the statue above Joppa usually has a location for like a treasure. This is about Batafa the Fifth. Are all of my sultans just gonna be different Batafas? As they rode around Mirlak, Batafa Fifth's chariot was driven off a cliff by a trickster gang of water barons. By the grace of fate, a group of nearby winter Edomites came to his rescue. Moved by their kindness, Batafa Fifth enrolled at a local hermitage as a recluse. Yeah, go see what the hell he dropped over there. Pray God. What does he say? Here lies Kajir. Made too many mocking sounds at a cyclopean gibbon. Hey, don't mess with monkeys. Here rests the body of Hashtramir. Died of metaphysical causes. In memory of Tune, overdosed on a skulk injector. Understandable. Here rests Ishwomir, drowned in a lake by young Ivory. How did you die to that? They just stab you in the crotch and then you're like, ugh, I'm gonna die now. Here rests the body of Sitep, crushed to death by a falling cycle gland. Well, that's not fun. Here lies Tajir, died of unknown causes. Wonderful death, gents. Almost fully explored Joppa. So, a parasang takes up like an entire block on the map, which is like a 3x3 square for a total of 9 squares. And when you travel by map and you exit and enter the mapped pieces, you will always enter into the center unless there's locations that you have discovered previously that you want to specifically travel down to prior to you actually know it's there. So I'm gonna go up. Yeah, here's the map. Oh, that thing is actually quite nearby. Midak. A labyrinth of pipes ferried to the chattel of the eaters and the extinct theocracy whose ruins lie under the labyrinthian shade. So yeah, things that are absolutely places that'll, like, if you jaywalk here, you'll get killed. So things like these rivers. This river Sphy. Opals, Duskwars. These river areas are like, you jaywalk here, you're gonna fucking die. The Rainbow Wood is also very notorious for mostly getting infected by cordyceps in many different places and essentially contracting whatever manner kind of mushroom fungal disease you can imagine. Thankfully I have regeneration and I don't have to worry about too much, but if I have followers, I would like to probably tell them to not follow me in here. Lake Nuln is also mildly dangerous, but not as, like, die of crossing go. Over here, endgame as fuck. You will. This place here is like the optimum of urban violence on every single block of the street, where stepping outside of your house is best done inside of a killdozer for safety. But here, around all the salt marsh, is generally a simple place to be and not die horribly. I could go to Red Rock, that might... I don't think I'm strong enough yet, so I'm going to explore the bottom of the salt marsh and then go up. And I like to explore in the longest way possible. Which means... Oh, Snapjaws. These guys are like the cannon fodder of the game. Some of them can kill you, but usually you'll be fine. Snapjaw Scavenger. Tussocks of fur, dressed skin attached to her taut muscle. Upright he stands, but he looks ready to drop onto fours. His snout snarls and his ears twitch. He barks, and his hyena tribeskin answer. Yeah, they're hyena people. Even though I kind of tend to liken them more to fucking Skaven and rats. And he's dead. Like I said. Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder. Cannon. You are slightly stronger. Significantly, actually. Foaming. This is where I leave. Where I leave. Because you're not just a normal Snapjaw. Did they stop following? Okay. It's just him, that's not too bad. Where am I? He is following. Spit! I spit on you! Let's see here. Spin some webs. He's stuck. Ow. He's wounded. I'm in pain. I will potentially not die. Use the physiological express so you flicker through space-time uncontrollably. You sense a shadowy presence nearby. Okay. I don't know what it caused. Badly wounded. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, I summoned a beautiful cloud. It's flying. Luckily, I'm not that strong. Why is there another me? Why is there another me? Another me. Did he follow? Heal. I'm like super passing time. Okay. Here he's still flying, I think. Fuck yourself. Are there more shadow me's? Okay, where'd that? Yes, there are. There, level 1 because I did level up. Okay. I have skill points, skill points, skill points, skill points. I want to get Cudgel. Because I like bludgeoning weapons. Even though I think I have an axe equipped right now. There you go, save game. A quick save. Where is that? There he is. Whoops. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, what'd you drop, if anything? Let's play pot. That's technically armor. Right, I didn't check the body of the other snapshot. Slime stained studded leather armor. Stale battle axe. Place the hats. Stale. I don't have the constitution to wear a clay pot, but I can wear the slime studs thing. Oh, need to dodge as long as I can not get hit. As long as I can survive the hit, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Where did those other bodies go? Yeah, nope. Shift. Control. Alt. Ah, Alt. Okay. Just put it out here. Aha! You fool! Where is your leader now? What did you find a meal? Some glowfish cheek, a diaphanous wing, and inquisitive glow pad leaving another wing. I think I'm safe to. Oh yeah, right. Safe to travel. There we go. Because I think it's just going to be normal slaps, normal snappy jaws. Armor's cracketh. Webs. No, you're stuck. Oh, bad. I am in pain. Haha. We are at an impasse. He does not want to get into the web, but I also want to heal. Be safe. Hey there, Skater. Or I keep calling them skaters, I think they're dragonflies. Giant dragonfly. Big diaphanous wings bat the air as it drones in place. Continue exploring this place. Yeah, so Glowwing's not really a fighter. That's okay. That means I don't have to worry about my little buddy dying. And I can think about having them perch on my shoulder. I think they glow, actually. Which probably means I didn't need night vision, but you know. Fuck it. So there's a couple of dead bodies. Any dead bodies over here? No. Okay, yeah, I'm south. Which means if I go center, yeah. Okay, where I'm at. So can't go further down because I'm at the bottom of the map. Go ahead and explore this other, this corner, because this is the very corner, this corner of the salt marsh. I love fish for me to kill. Life will be better when I take my rightful place as the next sultan and gather my own followers. As they treat me like some sort of messiah that mind controls them occasionally and makes them stronger. Now, one of the reasons I do like to meticulously explore is because I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it. Is it effective? Fuck no. Do I find it fun? Yes. That's all that matters. I'm just yeah, they saw me kill the other one. They're angry. Okay, let's check these dead bodies. Get that. That whip. Over here. Ah, mace. Considering my bludgeoning, it might be better than the steel, but not quite. Not yet. This corpse. This corpse. This corpse. Do you want the water skin? I'll take your sword. Kill your axe. Your gloves. Your vine reaper. Dead body over here. Nothing. The robe, axe, staff, overalls, board, robes, and a club. Now that's just a normal club. It's probably better than the bronze mace. Maybe. Now, why am I looting all their items even though I can't really use it? I like to sell things. I think that's it. Yeah, there's just some lily pads to make myself acquainted with. Die, die, die. Oh, hands. Okay, let's see here. Remove the battle axe and get, I think, the club on the best bet. No, actually, a bronze mace is better. It's just a straight 2 instead of a 1v2. And the steel axe is like a 1d3 plus 1, so it could potentially... It's going to be a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 4. Whereas the bronze mace is going to just always be 2. It's consistent, and it aligns with me grabbing bludgeoning. See, dazed. That's why I did. I like to stun me enemies. Just wait. Just you stand right there. I will kill you shortly. I want to heal. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I believe that cleared this area. Nah, let's see. What do we got here? I would fight the dragonflies too, but they're kind of annoying, considering they fly. They're not really bothering me. I mean, neither are the fish, the lily pads. Another good thing of doing this meticulous search is I'll find eventually. I pick up water vines because I have harvest. I'll eventually find a funny little guy. Alright, if you're hungry, you can't go to the world map. Okay. South, west, and what's to left? Croc! It's stuck there. Okay, what was I thinking? I was thinking of something. Yeah, there's a strange glow pad merchant in these vines, and I want to find him eventually. How much weight do I have? 190 get out of 300. That's not too bad. Or the center. Nice, there's a shaft down. Hopefully I find some knickknacks for Archive before I become over encumbered. It would just be neat and useful so that I can then make use of his chest in his house without him being annoyed. Because he'll be like, ah, yes, you're officially my apprentice. You live here now. All my things are yours. Mi casa es su casa. After treating us like a disposable piece of shit. I want to check where I'm at. Northeast, okay. Now, I don't know about that stairs down. I think it's just the normal stairs down. Just a way to start going into the caves because there's just a bit more deadly to actually go underground. But hey, high risk, high reward kind of things. And also extremely just randomly generated with crap. As well. Up down check. Oh, that's actually like a little location. It's Fatah V. In 1916 VR, Fatah V, the venerable star in a bottle, the Viridian star in a bottle, if you were. The Viridian pest of Damdermad, the Viridian pest of Tavua, died of natural causes when he was 124 years old. He has made quite a bit. As a couple of dead bodies. Snapjaws. Do I dare? There's a dead human. Do I dare keep traveling through here? Oh, hello. Hermit. Aw. Trash. Ah, engraved folding chair. So, Fatah the Fourth. Ooh, spoil your reputation with Cobalt Charm Block. If I hold it. Kind of useless, but neat. While leading a small army in Ekenrad, Batamara IV challenged the legitimacy of the Sultan of Kud over the sanctioned persecution of gamblers. He won and ascended to the throne. He was 75 years old. I found a location. This wasn't really a location area, but it's still neat to go down. But I think this is just full of algae water. You identified bizarre contraptions, diffused and pumping machine. Brackish water. Okay, close enough. Inch tubes. Hydraulic pipe. Brushing water. Yeah. My character know what the fucking torch is. Yeah, okay. And I'm at north, yeah. Okay. Ah, fish. Okay, so this entire square has been explored, just as I also explored the entire square on top. As you can imagine, there's a lot of squares. A lot of squares, if you actually look at the map. But, we'll get there eventually. Via meticulous exploration. Proc, do I dare do it without webs? No. He's fine, go pad. Get him! Character's taking all this water vine. It's technically a food. It's not really useful. It decreases like the rate of your hydration. Oh, there's trash. Oh, people. Damn, they're roving, kind of. Okay, you. I want to talk to you. Glory to Shekinah. So this here is one of the mechanimists, I believe, if I remember correctly. Pilgrims. He's on his way to the 6-day stilt. I would technically just be able to follow him all the way there. If I really wanted to, I don't. But I would like to see what they have. Because usually they have a very interesting tube. Look. Yeah, mechanics disliked by the children of Mammon for letting a beacon fire to warn their enemies. Now, there's a funny thing I could do with the children of Mammon. I could become friends with them. I could. Or I could kill them. And it's a bit more annoying to become friends with him, but he's also only disliked by him, so it's only a negative 50 versus a plus 100. So I'm going to actually water ritual this guy. And I would ask him to join me, but as you can see, it's kind of expensive. It's only expensive because I'm relatively weaker compared to him. The more stronger the person you try to recruit through reputation, the more expensive it is relative to your own strength or your own level. So I'm going to not do that. Oh, I can share some secrets. Go and do that. I will trade probably this small muddy tube that I want. First I should better see about what armor options I have. Now we're gonna keep the stud leather. Don't have anything there. Wear that. Useless shoes. I don't have a gun or bow. Gloves. Something. Okay. Hey, don't come back, come back, come back. Stop moving. Stop, 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 stop. I want to speak to you. And you went to the next one. I believe it's the same guy. Like to sell to you some things. Practically everything on my person. And I want the muddy tube. Yeah, I'll just trade it. If I get to proselytize him or have him join me later, I can just take the items because he'll be in my party. He's still traveling. Don't want to lose him. Relocation west. Okay. See here, add. It's the first, the third, fourth, the fifth. Yeah, they're all Batafas. Why is one of them a cat? Let's see here, where's my key? Trying to make a note, but knowing how to do that. What's that key? What is it? Up the line. Looking at my own keyboard, I'm not finding this key. I just click it. whatever. We talked to him. I'll think about it later. Let's see here. Center. It's sort of random. You can generally tell when there's like one of those people, if there's like a lot of trash nearby, like a little campsite and those mushrooms, which are really good for healing. Generally there was a person nearby. Or like a little, like a group like that. Why do my eyes burn? East. Bottom. Oh. I wonder who's fighting. Probably a crocodile. My character, however, didn't stop for it, so it must not have been hostile. Either it's not hostile, or the game just considers them too weak for me to bother. Considering they are getting killed by glow pads. I have been killed by crocodiles, though. Down the center. There is like map hints, like if you're near the glow pad in question that I'm kind of looking for. That I'm definitely looking for. And I know he's not here, but my brain tingles with the happy thought of, you have fully explored this location. People. See a lot of trash. See some shrooms. Pots? Also, when you recruit a leader like that, you tend to also get all of their followers as well, but all of their followers as well are also... They can kind of get lost, as it were. You don't seem to be a wandering nomad, so that's at least good. You're not actually trying to go to the 6-day stilt. Which means you should stay here. Ebene Barthosia. I should never looked at these guys. The pilgrim wears a costume of humility. Simple frock, a wide-brimmed hat, cerulean scarf slouched back, and weary eyes. Hated by the consortium of Phyta. For eavesdropping here. Disliked by apes. You're hated by some people and disliked by some people, but you're loved by the chaos. I sadly don't have the ability to proselytize. I could also dominate a creature and just make them drop their shit. That's also a possibility. I don't know if it'll work. It might die. I could save scum it. Anyway. Yeah, people don't like you. I would like to kill you, kind of. I believe. Loved by the mechanics. Hate by sort of. It's like my apes. Mostly because I would get points with apes and the plants, which is good. Mechanics. Damn it, think about it. I unfortunately have to use the restroom, and I'm gonna get something to drink. So I will be right back. I don't have like a waiting screen yet. Sure. I'm just put starting there. Be right back. Restroom. I'm also get some water. Speaking of living and drinking. Fluids consumed. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure I can kill this guy, so that saves come. Yeah, let's see if I can. Ow, nerd. And they're all following me. Ah! Remember, if you hit reload from checkpoints, you're going to fuck yourself over. North. Yeah, the Crocs are just friendly. Okay. Bye. Yeah, I'm not true point. I'm gonna put it into int. Skills. Ow, chair. Chair not fun. I do want that though. I need 115 skill points. Probably my next level up. I believe this is where I left that other wandering boyo. Which is probably moved by now. Alright, he looks like he's still in this area. It does make me want to double put my note here actually. Because there's two guys. Oh, it is that one. I'm retarded. Yeah. There you go. It's a note. Two Mechanimist boyos. You're fighting. I eventually also want to get like a butcher and hey, there's an ape. And Tinker's Construct. Still an ape. Why is he following me? Glumwing, why are you taking the... Yeah, it's just Glumwing. Glumwing's case, you're like, I am monkey. Bird thinks it's a monkey. Will I ever tell this to your parents, Glumwing? Fighting the croc. It does not look like they won. But yeah, eventually I'll get like Butcher and... Ah! The other Mechanimist guy appears to have died. I just kind of picked up all his stuff. What the fuck killed him? I still want your water skin though. And I guess I'll get back all the things sold to you. Enough additional pony overweight. Nah. I don't know what killed him. What the fuck killed him? Croc? Crocodile's ain't that deadly. Huh. I mean, I'll take it. Compass bracelet. Helps not get lost. Love injector. I could stab someone with it and they'll be friendly for a little bit. Rubber gum. Immune electricity. Shade oil. I can slightly face. Eater's nectar injector. That's what I really want. Well, platinum tube. Uber Nostrum. If you did not have regeneration, you would use these Uber Nostrums to like regenerate, forcibly regenerate your limb. Anyway, I would like to each you mutation point. That's why. You can get skill points and mutation points from the nectar injectors, which makes them extremely desirable. Considering it's like, skill points? I need that. There's also the odd thing I could do, because I have dominate my creature. I could swap bodies by taking over someone's body and then killing my previous body. But I don't like doing that. Just don't feel right, as it were. But yeah, and I just have to worry about the one pilgrim instead of the two. to get the other bauble I want. The other tonic. North. Yep. I like how the one pilgrim from his group is still going. It's going strong. You got this, buddy. You're gonna die to the on gliders. Considering your leader did make it past the crocodiles. Yeah, Butcher allows me to get meat, as you'd imagine, from bodies. It may or may not drop when I kill enemies. Correct. Yeah, go down. I wonder if I can find a pair of glasses. Because the fun thing with myopic or the nearsightedness is that you can just wear glasses to get rid of it. Of course, that takes up a face slot, but I mean, it's a thing you can do. Considering I don't have any really useful face slots right now. West. Okay. I get the bottom here, and then I'm gonna go back to Joppa and see if I can buy some glasses, actually. Hey, slime area. I need to be careful. I might see some cloning drought. As you can imagine, cloning drought would, clone you. Bleh. But as always, it's more of a rare commodity, so I do just don't want it though. Okay, right here, center bottom layer. Okay, actually sell things this time. Yes. Do you have glasses? Look like it. You do have some weird artifacts though, which I could give to Argive. Sure. You have a better mace for me? No. Oh, you get an iron buckler though. I will take your copper nuggets because it's like because just carrying straight water is, as you can imagine, heavy. It means it makes sense to actually carry stuff to trade with. I see the luminous horse shrooms, which is a healing item, is actually very expensive. Yeah, let's go with that. Toy? Replace this shield. Yeah, I'll equip the compass bracelet since it has the chance of becoming a loss reduced by 10. Getting a loss is annoying as hell. Let's see. What I got? Book. Sentinel sheet. These are all scrap bits. Weird artifact. Grenade. Grenade. It's kind of what I expected they would be. And I could just give those to a friend here, Argyle. Here's your knick-knack. I could also just give them the salves, but I'd rather keep those. And I want to use the bubbled level for the quest later, so I'm not going to give her that. Are you a useful one after all? Go! Fetch me another! Another grenade. Impressive! Maybe you are fit to poke around my workshop and swap scrap with me. I've been wanting another apprentice. So unfortunate about scrap. What with the dismemberment and all. Take a seat there. Now, to screw the nut on the bolt with an explanation. I'm on the cusp, you see. A grand discovery. The weird wire conduit is near assembled, and once it is, we'll be able to chat with anyone in instant time. You know, like a phone. From here to the Yid Freehold, but before I can finish, I need wire, as much as you can find. At least 200 feet. You should be able to scavenge it from the rest wells. Yeah, if you pick any other location besides Joppa, you can find Joppa in the other maps, but Joppa's destroyed. And instead you will find like a disc that Argvi leaves behind for you to continue the main quest line, as it were. But anyway, I'm now friends of Argyle, and that means I can now make use of his stuff. Loudspeaker. Sewing machine? Lathe. What? That's a sewing machine. Electrodic thing. Good idea. Anyway. The importance of this is I can now store... Whoops. I can now store things here without too much worry. I'm gonna store scrap. Because I can't just stumble in right now. I'm gonna throw the books in here. Things. Because you can essentially make anywhere you want in the world your like little place you go back to store shit. Because you can pick up chests and move them. You can't really build unless you have a mod for that, but it's a thing you can do. You can just kind of stake a claim somewhere and just shuck your shit there. Kind of like you would do in Skyrim if you weren't able to buy a house. I fucked that up. Yeah, like most of the weight on my person just is the water. But I also will drop these water skins because I don't need to hold all of them. But I do want some for certain liquids I might find useful to grab. I might as well examine this. I don't know what it is yet. No stone. Look at the water wheel. Wooden machinery. Okay, going back to where I was right here. The location of Obashan 27th. Oh, Glowing tells me things, okay. Does this look like I haven't been here? I just keep going left. Was I a dumbass? I felt like I was a dumbass. Continuing the exploration. This riveting gameplay of me meticulously exploring not caves. I will have fun though making a caves that could toggle for my Vtuber model next time I stream. I have a week to make it. I can do that. Probably. Lots of dead air space for these calming moments of where I don't really have anything to talk about, and I'm just kind of enjoying the roaming around. I do plan on just pulling the video of the stream instead of like dual casting and then just pull it, edit it, and then put it on my YouTube channel. And I'll just either skip or fast forward through the just me exploration sillies. think if I don't have work tomorrow, I'll continue recording Faith Stay Night. Glowing is decided to impersonate a turtle. A saltback, as it were. Here's where I thought I left off. Oh, an actual monkey. Or ape. The ape people. A good question with you. Hated by oozes. Admired by insects. Hated by the Plutus Templar. Admired by oozes, bad part. The admired by insects is a sad part. Been loved by apes, it's been more annoying. However, he's hated by oozes, which really, really makes me want to kill him. Because there's like quite a few like enemy reputations that if I could just befriend my life will like help a lot. We have. I forget. Get a helmet. I don't want the helmet. You have glasses. Monkey. Winston, give me your glasses. I just want to buy it straight up. Thinking. Yeah, fuck it. Buying it straight up. Give. Thank you. Thank you, Winston. I'll kill you later. I can see. I can fight. Wait. I'm no longer blind. Oh, it's becoming nighttime. Hello, slime. You are killing me! And regenerating faster because it's nighttime, okay. You will die! Ow. Hopefully there's not too many more of that. I am still weak as fuck. I might be level 4, I'm still weak as fuck. Just because my character hasn't really grown into his own yet, I only have a silly little mace. A little bronze mace, I should clarify. Damn thick leaves. Luckily, mollusks, other things that aren't exactly like humanoid or plant-like don't really do the water ritual with water. Like robots do it with oil, and imagine slimes do it with slime. Ow! 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 I'm really feeling the albino. Currently. I won't feel it too much in the future. Let's see if I can actually fix that just a bit. Do I have any attribute points? I do have some mutation points, which I could just put that into regeneration, which will help a lot. There we go. I see how much my glimmer is. Compared to about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 glimmer? Increase my mutation of domination, which will help. And then I will double muscle. There we go, that should help considerably. Legit. Do a quick save. There you go. I will like go between maps segments to have it say saving game in the corner, which is, I could call it a quick save, but it's also if you don't quit. Fuck you! If you don't make sure to reload to quit game instead of reload from checkpoint after you die, you will instead like find yourself back in a town and fuck you. And you will just hate your life because you might have been exploring for a few hours. Is there anything else to explore? I don't think I saw any funding drought. You can probably see why I wanted to wear glasses. I'm thinking of going to end the stream once the clock strikes 3. It's been a while since I actually streamed. And my brain is like, you dumb motherfucker. I was gonna say, I'm surprised I haven't died yet, but I think I did die, but I also died because I did something I knew was stupid and a bad idea. But I still wanted to fuck it, Weeball. If we discount me dying almost purposefully, I haven't died yet. That's good. Probably. East, east. Dragonflies and the plants are at it again. Just gonna get all that water vine. Be careful of the slimes here. Better. Also, one of the things I would like to use the book EXP for is followers. As in, if they're in my party and with me on the same map, and I do the EXP thing with the book, they all get it as well. I don't think I want any more bludgeoning skills, in particular. So I think I'll next focus on the other stuff, such as trash divining and scrapping and disassembly and tinkering stuff. Nice. Oh. We found some flattened remains. Appear to be flattened remains of some vain, glorious humanoid. Yeah. Thanks for the helmet. A steel warhammer. Fuck yes. Wire strand. So, as you can see, this flat remains has some wire strands. You know who else wants us to pick up wire strands? Argvile. And, this might be his friend, what with the disembowelment and all. Usually he has a pair of mechanical wings on him, but he didn't have them this time, which is fine because I already have wings, technically. But the steel warhammer is huge. Huge find for me, considering I use bludgeoning weapons. This game also likes to tickle my my loot goblin tendencies and my perfectionist tendencies for like explore an entire map and then you know, pick up everything off the corpses and sell it or hoard it for selling later. And I noticed another game that was kind of like older than Caves of Cud that's like similar, like Adam. I could never get into Adam because things would just kill me in a way that I did not understand. Like things can that can still happen in Caves of Cud, but there's a method to the madness, and probably the same could be said for both games. But the method to the madness in Caves of Code, I can read it. But maybe because I was stubborn enough to do so. Adam, not so much. I think that one random pilgrim we just keep seeing past Mufos is only alive because he's managed to level up. He's like the one lone survivor. He's still gonna die to like a dawn glider in that, but it's surprising that he's not dead yet, considering we found the dead body of his leader. Oh, bricks. Those are the road. Roads can potentially lead to settlements or, funny little knickknacks you can explore. If I ever got the two-headed mutation, I know what I would do. I would put my second head as like as like to my right here, and he would kind of just be like just dumb. It would just be like constantly just the dumbest face ever. I think we're near a village. Usually what that means when like the area is like super cleared out. And since it's a village tile, they will be in the center. There's also significantly less entities as another signal. Wait, no, that's the center. So no, there's not. Just a really clear area, I guess. I will note that exploring the entirety of the surface of Caves of Khud is very possible. It's a manageable achievement. It would take a fair amount of time, but you could do it. Do I plan to do it with this character? Maybe. But there is one thing that you will never do, and that is explore the entirety of the underground. Simply because it would take too long to dig through the dirt, and because it goes down and down and down and down. And you gotta imagine the entirety of the surface and another layer down is the entirety of the surface area all over again. I feel like you would die of old age before you manage to explore the entire world, the entire underground of the Caves of Khud. Even though the entirety of the series is mostly going to be me not in caves. That pilgrim's still going strong, dude. I just spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. As soon as I said that, he fucking dies. I picked up his book. Oh, quickly check what else he dropped. His clothes, his torches. And drop a body. That's so much water vine. A near infinite amount of water vine. It's not infinite, but it's enough for my character's lifetime. It's a lifetime amount of water vine. Up east. Ah, Dromad Caravan. Nice, nice. I could sell things to them. Or steal from them. But I would rather just sell things to them. I'm not that much of a murder hobo. I stopped killing the fishes and lily pads. Where is your trader? Custom skin suits. Ring mail. It's about the same as my thing. Steel boots might be actually good though, because I don't have any like good shoes. The musket's tempting. So's the revolver. Ah. He's got some cider. I feel like the neck ring actually increased the reputation of baboons does. I want the neck ring. Does it go on my face? That's the one thing I forget. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab that, steel boots. And not the musket, because I will definitely find a musket later. Here, take these things off a dead guy. Oh, strange tubes that are broken. That's probably the mechanical wings I thought earlier. Probably. I could be wrong, but if I had to guess, I'd say I was right. I don't need this bronze mace anymore. I will sell you... Let's sell you some rubber guns. Don't need them. I'm not dealing with anything super electrical right now. Thank you, good sir. Okay, it's not that. That. It's on the arm. Good. This'll make it so that the baboons do not fucking kill me when they see me, I think. I kicked the desk can. Feet remove. Spring-loaded leather moccasins. Spring-loaded, I think, just means... Yeah, plus move speed. Oh, where are the boots? I am not dodging. Oh. Let's say it suddenly become two-headed, I'm probably going to put Gloamwing on that, where I would put the second head. Because I'm pretty sure Gloamwing just does not die. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can die, in a way, but they're not like a combat unit. They're just kind of here. They're like what I would want a pet to be. Something that isn't going to get itself killed. My followers, though. My followers that have chosen to follow me into death, another story. They can die. I will not purposely try and revive them. I would purposely try and revive Gloamwing, but now I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to feel like I'm being too cheaty. There's a limit to my cheat levels. It's like, I'll cheat in the name of enjoyment, but I won't do it so much that it takes away the fun from me. Because I still like a challenge, as it were. That Croc gonna win? Nope. So many war leaves. Northwest. Northwest. Also, I should note that if you just want to find locations and not actually see if you can see people or any other kinds of random knickknacks you might find that aren't necessarily a location, you could just skirt the outsides of the center parasong tile and do bottom, do like top, middle, bottom, bottom, middle, top, top, middle, bottom, in really rapid succession, instead of doing what I've been doing, which is meticulously hitting tab to have it auto look around. Okay, if I go one more left, there's the, yep, that's desert. What notes have I found? Some flat remains in the Canyon of Boyos. Yeah, I found a Dromad caravan. Not too interesting, or as many terraces as I explored, but there's quite a bit left of the Salt Marsh, but I will get through it. And then eventually I can have fun with the desert. I have fully explored the desert before. It takes a moment, but I enjoy doing it like that. For now, I'm going to return back home so that the game checkpoints. See what I can drop off. Oop, I accidentally picked up everything again. That's just gonna keep happening. 1,881 vine wafers. Yeah. Yeah. Drop this. Unit bracelet. Last archers cut and fished from the trash. From the trash sea have been repaired by pallets and poured into beads. Not bees. They've been hung on a dried strand of goat gut and bartered up and down the river city. I don't know which one's the quest item. I'll just hold them both. Drop all these horror skins off. There we go. Witchwood bark is also a medical thing, like the luminous horse shroom. There we go. Anyway, I'm about to end stream here, and I'm so glad to be back into playing Caves of Good. I've been wanting to play it, even though I haven't played it in like 4 months. And I'm gonna have fun. So now I have like a better idea of how I want to actually stream games that I'm not focused on reading the dialogue. It's probably a good idea to stream. So I will continue Fate Stay Night. I will finish it. but I will do that in like a Let's Play recording. And there's actually a lot of games that I feel like I want to do. I want to do both. I want to do both. If I did it the other way, I would get a headache trying to check for chats while trying to read dialogue constantly, and I would just get a headache, which is what happened previously. Of course, I was extremely happy to have people show up. My brain don't work that way. But in a game like this, I could definitely just, you know, stream. But yeah, it's been Caves Good Part 1. I will now share quick. Thank you to everyone that's been watching. Catch you next time. I'm gonna have fun doing the assets or the Caves of Cud version of Ave toggle. Because you know I really like the game if I'm going to make a toggle for it. And depending on how extensive those toggles are, how much the game means to me.